We're gonna have to build a new crib. It's all good though. Rebuild another one, you feel me? Live it up. Just my opinion. Must be an electrical fire because the smoke is getting thicker and thicker as the fire trucks stand here. Minor fire over at Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill crib. That's right across the street from one of my cribs. I ain't tripping. As long as everybody's safe, that's more important than my lemon pepper wings, my ranch dressing, and my roasted corn, trust me. And as you can see, everything is under control. Fire's under control. God bless the homie, you already know.
And capitalize on both of it. Bro, you talking about 2024. Like I said, I'm down in Miami there.
Uh-huh.
Bro, I'm sitting there one day on radio, and the whole thing is about your house being on fire.
Bro,
what the happened?
Bro, I was at practice when it happened. Crazy. First of all, I just want to say, Rick Ross, bro, I can't vibe with you now, bro. I can't with you no more, bro. Oh, my grandparents calling. Hello? What's up?
What time we gonna meet in the left?
Oh, let me call you back. Let me call you back, please. I love y'all.
Parents talk loud too.
Yeah, on that phone.
But yeah, Rick Ross, man. Like, you ain't even come over. You had the audacity to talk to a fireman instead of come text. You got my number, bro. You get on Twitter, post me all over Twitter. Like, after what me and my family went through. You supposed to be the neighbor, the neighborhood hero. But yeah, man, I was at
Freddie lived there too. Get on
that's
him.
funny. But
Freddie lived there.
You saw my
posted
story?
though.
Oh, okay.
You see me say anything.
He didn't say nothing.
I didn't say a
I was
thing.
getting the updates.
Andy hit my line. By the time I got out there, it was 16 fire trucks. You know, I seen Rose over there. I think it might be electrical because the smoke is dark.
And then you want to say something about Wingstop on there. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Don't try to use me for promotion, bro.
Yeah, no, I seen
You feel me?
Rose back there, but I was like, man, and then the next thing you know, I'm on the neighborhood, the community group me, and they're talking
Let me
about,
tell you something. He's like, your house on fire. I took off running to the locker room. I'm saying I took off running to the locker room, got in my car, went home, and I was like, oh my God. Then I seen everybody safe. I was like, okay, everybody good. But it was definitely hard though.
But the fact that he said Rose, they said something about Wingstop on the joint.
They got thighs now.
it was all over the internet, like all the blog sites. The news gave your actual address.
Yeah,
it was
man.
crazy, bro. They
sorry to
gave
tell
it
you,
the
bro.
exact location.
I'm sorry to tell you, bro. Like, we probably gonna have to move from there, bro.
Yeah, it's all good.
Tyreek Hill, I wasn't picking on you, homie. I wasn't picking on you at all. First of all, I'm assuming you are all pro, wealthy, great homeowners insurance, who gonna go get new porcelain floors, marble walls, pillars. So it ain't nothing to pick on you about. More importantly, your beautiful mother and your family was straight. They were straight. I didn't film none of them, homie. And let's not act like I'm the one that premiered the fire to the world. It was 5 helicopters circling over your crib and my crib. We stay right across the street from each other. I didn't post you and your girl outside. I didn't post mom, none of that. But it's everywhere, homie. But I was on your podcast before. I always with you. I come on my podcast, it only makes sense. Biggest. And on another note, I just don't like the way the fire department dealt with the fire. They let the house smoke 45 minutes. Once the fire burnt through the ceiling, it was 15 fire trucks on the street. Only one was spraying water into the ceiling. The fire burnt for another hour. With all that commotion going on, when you say, Tyreek, when you mentioned I spoke to the fireman, I asked the fireman, could your mother come and have a seat with everything that's going on? That's what I asked the fireman. And Tyreek, I would love for you to bring that vert, the car that you got out there, to the car show June 1st. You more than welcome. All the Dolphin players, all the homies from around the world, you more than welcome. I know you got the old school, that bitch candy painted. I know what it is, Tyreek. June 1st. Let's go. Hit me.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and I most definitely knew that Rick Ross would wake up today and respond to what Tyreek Hill had to say about him recording his house getting on fire and promoting his lemon pepper wings while he was actually giving updates of what was going on. And I had a link in the description where y'all can watch the Pivot podcast in full because they did discuss a lot more. But you had to bring up the house fire in this conversation because it just happened back in January. So Tyreek Hill hearing that, he instantly went to, hey man, Rick Ross, bro, I can't even really vibe with you no more. And as I tell y'all all the time, it ain't about what you do, it's how you do it. Sometimes it ain't the actual destination, it's the actual situation. Because at that time, his family was going through something serious and they see that you taking it and it's gonna come off that way. No matter if that was your intent or not, bro, you think this is a joke in the game. We losing all our personal belongings. No matter if I got the means for insurance, no matter if I'm a multi-million-dollar athlete, I'm financially successful, bro, my family going through it. As me and my family is going through something serious like this, and you using this as an opportunity to promote your wings and your Wingstop business and everything like that. And even in the response video, he's taking that opportunity to still promote his car show and everything like that as well, and things of that nature, the Bel Air and all that. And like Tyreek Hill said, it's different for him because you went to the internet before you called me and you got my personal line. So why am I getting it reported from you and everything like that? You could have called me if you would have hit me and said, hey, bro, your house on fire and things like that. He might have not took it that way. Now, I'm not saying that Ross was doing that intentionally, that he didn't care about Tyreek Hill. But once it hit the internet and the blogs and our culture, our demographic, it's going out there that Rick Ross is recording, promoting his wings while Tyreek Hill house is on fire. And we got to understand too, bro, as the Pivot is most definitely turning up and going crazy on that podcast, dog, Tyreek Hill, he jumped out there and brought up Rick Ross because that's what he remembered from that thing. Like, bro, I feel like you kind of crossed me and everything. Now, the most important thing about it is, hey, bro, my family good, everybody straight and things like that. But you got to know, this is a whole real different experience when your house burned down because you do have priceless possessions in every home you're going to live in. You're going to have things that are dear to your heart. Maybe certain family photos, maybe certain things your kids did for you. At the end of the day, those things don't matter as much as a person's life, but it's still something you got to shake back from in a whole entire process that if you could avoid it, you'd rather avoid it. Just keeping it all the way 1,000. But I knew that Rick Ross would respond to it in the way that he did and turn it into what he did, bro. And I'll tell you like this, once you record it, you post it up, and you got my personal line, or if I know you, I'm not recording and posting no nigga house being on fire. That's just me, dog. Keeping it all the way 1,000 with y'all. I'm not recording nobody car being burnt and posting it up on social media. If you getting a bad wreck, I'm not gonna post a wreck of your car on social media unless I'm just gonna send some prayers through for you or something like that. But I'm still not gonna post the car, but I'll send the prayers up. I'll say this, I'll say that, or I'll repost the news clip, hey, prayers to my dog and everything like that. So Tyreek Hill is saying like, dawg, nigga, you really crossed me, man, with that one right there, dawg. I can't vibe with you like that no more. But I'm pretty sure they'll work it out. They'll talk about everything. It seems like Ross is really trying to extend all the brands like come rock with me for the car show, but he tried to do it in another way. Like, hey, bro, it's cool, dog. Like, my bad on that if you was offended and everything, but he don't want to just come out and say that. As Ross, you can come out and say, hey, bro, okay, I get what you're saying, bro. My bad. I apologize for that and everything. But tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.